business development. And I'd like to welcome you to our tour of Occupancy Advantage with our new edition, Predictive Follow Up. We appreciate your time, and we know your time is valuable, so we'd like to dive right in. See, our goal was to create a human-centered super tool that delivers a new sales and marketing experience. And while that begins with what you're about to see right here, ultimately, it's delivered by what you experience once you take it for a drive. Fulfilling the Advantage legacy means that we deliver sales performance based on breakthrough technology. This breakthrough experience will not only thrill sales and marketing purists, but most importantly, reward all salespeople of every skill level in the real world. And with that said, I'd like to get myself out of the way and welcome up Mona Hilton, who will be our tour guide for today. Mona?
Well, hello. My name, as Lance mentioned, is Mona Hilton, and I will be your tour guide to Occupancy Advantage today, including the newest release and breakthrough called Predictive Follow Up. Now, today we won't be showing the entire system. We're just going to highlight a few of the powerful tools with a focus specifically on artificial intelligence and predictive follow-up. I am so excited to show you Occupancy Advantage today. It's truly the culmination of what people just like you have wanted but didn't even know was possible. Now, Occupancy Advantage was designed to address 3 major business issues or challenges in senior living. The first challenge is that old-fashioned CRM is typically an afterthought, sometimes the clinical care, sometimes the billing. Or it's so generic for any industry that it really doesn't suit senior living sales and marketing needs, kind of like fitting a square peg into a round hole. Occupancy Advantage, by contrast, was engineered specifically for the sales and marketing needs of senior living and senior care. So it thinks like you do, and it assists you where you need it most. And it didn't start life as something else that was then retrofitted to kind of or barely be what you need. The second challenge we address is that traditional sales and marketing processes are disjointed. They require multiple tools, many software, many systems, and then you have to jump between systems to stay on top of all of your sales and marketing tools, both the online tools and offline tools. And then you still need manual spreadsheets to track and manage all of your processes. With Occupancy Advantage, everything you need for sales and marketing and follow-up is all under one roof in one place. And the third most damaging challenge potentially is follow-up. 65% of managers cite follow-up as their #1 business failure. Sales follow-up is traditionally subjective, unplanned, poorly thought out, inconsistent, and driven by guesswork instead of metrics. And it's usually personality driven. Now, Occupancy Advantage forever ends the follow-up dilemma with 2 proprietary technologies that we wrote: sticky points to engage and capture your online leads, and task-o-matics to ensure that those precious, expensive leads never fall through the follow-up cracks through set-it-and-forget-it follow-up, and I'll be showing you that. Occupancy Advantage is truly the next generation far beyond CRM. It's an all-in-one sales and marketing super tool with embedded, planned, follow-up paths and follow-up activities that are automated and ranked for effectiveness. We call it predictive follow-up. In addition, Occupancy Advantage is game-like, interactive, and fun to use, believe it or not. So let me take about 30 seconds to give you a peek into our proprietary task-o-matic technology. Now, you already know that follow-up is the most important aspect of acquiring new residents. And in order to make sure that those leads never fall through the follow-up cracks, task-o-matics let you strategically pre-plan, design, and set and forget all of your follow-up paths and all of your follow-up activities for all kinds of leads, whether they're online or offline. And Task-O-Matics do more than just remind your team of the next follow-up. They actually merge and fulfill their next step emails and printed follow-up. Task-O-Matics were created with your team's success in mind to automate and bulletproof your follow-up calls, discovery, emails, letters, and eliminate any point of failure so that your follow-up happens, we like to say, until they buy, cry, or get a restraining order, whichever comes first. And now with the new predictive follow-up, your follow-up literally has artificial intelligence to suggest the best follow-up actions to get your prospect to the next milestone. It's an unbelievable technology breakthrough, and it will change how you do follow-up. One of the other super tools we created for engaging and capturing your online leads is what we call sticky points. Sticky points mean no more missed web leads. Sticky points automatically enter your contacts into your system instantly from your Contact Us form, from your website, from your pay-per-click advertising, from your social media, and even in response to your email campaigns and TV and radio commercials. It's powerful. And the power of sticky points is that it instantly assigns those leads to someone of your choosing. It launches a personalized follow-up Task-O-Matic. It categorizes those incoming leads. It records their activity. It credits that marketing source that generated that lead. And all of this happens the very second your prospect hits submit. Very cool technology. Now, I'm about to show you two dashboards. One thing that will be very apparent to you immediately is that Occupancy Advantage looks and feels more like a game, not like drudgery, and certainly not like old-fashioned CRM. That's by design. People love video games because they're fun, they're colorful, they're interactive, and they reward you for doing the right thing. And we've incorporated that same psychology into Advantage. Now, the Occupancy Advantage Today dashboard visually shows each person how they're doing and what they need to focus on that day. You can easily start searching for a contact and using the search field. But just like a game, you can click on any graph, any number, or any word that's blue. And your team is rewarded for doing their jobs because they get to watch their graphs grow. The Occupancy Advantage dashboard shows you the breakdown of your contacts, who you're signed in as, all clickable, the occupancy in your community that you're assigned to, your activities this week, last week, and the prior week, your last 30 days worth of marketing leads and where they came from, all clickable, and your activities. It also shows you a conversion stats of how you're doing, of your inquiries, your tour conversion, all your ratios, all the way down to our favorite, which is gestation period, how long it takes for a lead to move in. The Today dashboard also serves as your assistant because it lines up for you everything you have on your plate for the day, including your appointments, your follow-up. It's all interactive, it's all game-like, and it's all clickable, so you can drill down in a single click. Now, of course, managers see all this detail in roll-up reports. No more updating spreadsheets manually. Think about it. The Occupancy dashboard shows you, again, in real time, all the most important occupancy stats for your community in a graphical, interactive, and fun display, including the breakdown of how your prospects break down in your community, your average stay clickable, the number of deposits also clickable and their value, your occupancy stats, your move-in graph by month, again clickable, your referral type over the last 6 months, so you can see what types of referrals you've received, again, clickable. Your move outs by month, again, clickable. And your move out reasons over the last 6 months. Even down to how many prospects each account executive is working with. Did I mention no more manual spreadsheets? There were no spreadsheets hurt in the making of these dashboards. Everything you ever want to know is also available in detailed reports. Now, when a contact calls in or walks in or what have you, you can quickly find them by searching on whatever you know about them, whether it's first name or last name or company name if they're a referral source or email address or phone number. It works very much like a Google search. And the contact summary shows you a dossier at a quick glance, everything you need to know about that contact, including a link to Zillow for their home value, sale, and rental. And these icons that light up when they move in, when they have a discovery guide, and even when they've referred you prospects. You can click on any of those links to see the details, in this case, the prospects referred by Betty. Now, this is predictive follow-up. This is the money shot, folks. This is probably what you came to see. It's going to separate you from your competition because no one can compete with this. Now, if you've ever purchased anything from Amazon, you've probably seen how it suggests other purchases based on what you've bought in the past and based on what others who have purchased the same item have also bought. The predictive follow-up and Occupancy Advantage applies that same predictive principle to your follow-up. So let's break it down. In every community or organization, you have a goal. In senior living, that goal is typically a move-in. In senior care, that goal could be home care or any other home health service. Now that goal is broken up into milestones that are designed to get you to that goal. For example, in this case, the goal to move in might be broken up into a discovery engagement milestone, a visit milestone as you see here, a deposit milestone, and finally a move-in. Now, depending on the milestone that your prospect is on, in this case discovery and engagement, Occupancy Advantage is going to suggest follow-up activities that have proven themselves successful in the past for you and others in your community to reach that specific milestone. It will even rate those activities for you based on the past performance of that action, so you can see how they compare. Simply continue to use either the suggested follow-up activities or interject ones that you create on the fly until your prospect meets that milestone. When they do, Occupancy Advantage will reward you by taking you to the next level, the next milestone. Can you imagine that? Having an evolving, intuitive follow-up program based on follow-up activities that have worked to help you reach your milestone in the past, whether that milestone is engagement, a visit, a deposit, a move-in, or any milestone that you might want to create. Keep in mind these goals and these milestones are customized for your organization and your culture. But simply put, predictive follow-up gives you an advantage of knowing what follow-up activities have worked before so you can make the best choices. No more guesswork. Folks, nobody's doing this. This will definitely separate you from your competition because they can't compete with this type of intelligence, regardless of how big they are or how much money they have. And it gets even better. Predictive follow-up becomes even more intelligent and more powerful as you and your team continue to use it. Talk about outsmarting your competition. It's kind of like having a consultant that's sitting on your shoulder coaching you every step of the way as to what follow-up should work. This is the future of sales and marketing and follow-up for senior living. And speaking of marketing intelligence, imagine doing all of your outbound marketing to your prospects, to your family members, to your outreach and referral sources, clinical and non-clinical alike, from right inside the system. You can create and deploy your email campaigns, your printed campaigns, pulling from real-time contacts. No more updating who you sent what to, because the system is automatically logging it all for you. And when those people reply back through sticky points like this, Occupancy Advantage will update their history and automatically start them on personalized follow-up on your behalf. How cool is that? You could even post to social media, to your Twitter feed, your Facebook community pages, and your LinkedIn posts directly from within the system. And by embedding these sticky points, you can turn those social media posts into lead generators or RSVPs for events like you see here. Anything you can imagine. There is so much more to Occupancy Advantage that we're not going to have time to cover today. I've honestly only shown you the tip of the iceberg. But it's all designed to make you more organized, to make you efficient, to provide you with intelligence, help you be more productive, and save you a whole lot of time and a whole lot of hassles. Reports in Occupancy Advantage are also amazing because they're different. There are dozens of them, as you can see here. And they're graphical, they're clickable, they're real-time, so you can literally drill down into specific details of activity, of your census, your move-ins, your marketing campaign effectiveness, everything you want to see. And the best thing about these reports is they're updated simply as your team does their normal job. And because they're interactive, you can kiss those manual spreadsheets goodbye. So as you can see, Occupancy Advantage features were all created with one thing in mind, and that is your success. It'll help you get organized, it'll help you create personalized systems, and then automate those systems to save you time and hassle and give you every possible advantage to outsmart your competition. Everything that you need to be effective at sales and marketing, designed for how you work, is built into the system for you. And even as we speak, there are over 100 communities coming on board to Occupancy Advantage community right now. And I invite you to join them rather than finding yourself competing against them. Please feel free to contact us directly by phone, by email, or through the website that you see on your screen right now. Ask for a private personal tour so you can see more details. You can get more information, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. We're happy to help. We're here for you, and we're truly committed to your success. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I appreciate you taking the time to take a peek at this amazing super tool engineered for your success. Thanks, and have a great day.